Here is Boxing Channel TV at the Norwegian Cruiser Line with the training of the year for the WBO here in the WBO convention anniversary number 30. Brian, one more year, one more goals. You have the kid number one, the boxing. This guy is Terrence Crawford. Talking about Terrence, the next step.
Man, well, we just decided to move up to 147 to challenge to those guys up there. WBO made us the mandatory for Jeff Horn after his volunteer title, so you know we're excited about that. So I'm just ready to get back in the gym. That's just not only me, you know, Terrence and other coaches, Saul Red. You know, we just ready to go, man. You know, sitting around and just waiting on for things to develop. If you just look at the last couple of years, man, we've been busy. We're real busy. As for us to take, you know, more than 4 to 5 months off, we hungry. We hungry. Trust us. We hungry.
Brian, tell to the people the work you do with Terrence years ago. Not now. All the people say, yeah, this kid is good. This is the number one. This stay in the list pound for pound. But a lot of people don't know what you do with this boy.
Well,
long time ago.
Well, me and Terrence got together actually before he was born. Me and his uncle and his dad, we all fought together for the same gym, CW Box Club in Omaha, Nebraska. And then, you know, as we got older, you know, some of us quit, some of us stayed with it. Unfortunately, I stayed with it. You know, I used to spar his dad and his uncle a lot. Those guys, you know, helped me. I helped them, and Terrence was born. Terrence got 7. You know, he came in the gym, and ever since then, you know, he was ready to go. You know, he had some off years to where, you know, he played football, wrestle, and all that. But when he turned like 11 or 12, he really took it serious, and from there on, it's been on the up and up.
Tell me about Terrence. He can stay in the 40, but he goes up. In the 40, good fight, good money for him. But what's the decision? In what moment they take the decision to put vacant all the title and go up?
Well, we had made that decision to move out of 140 a long time ago, even before we even conquer 140, to move up to 147. You know, because you know, his body's growing, he's getting older, getting wiser, so you know, you just can't keep him at 35 or 40 for too long. So you know, when you know, way before, like in the amateurs, we always, you know, planned everything years in advance, and so now we here at this point to where it's time to move up to 140. It's time to go, and I just want to tell you guys that 147. Hey man, it's the takeover. I'm calling this the takeover. I'm officially named Terrence Crawford going to 147 pound as the takeover, because we coming.
You work with Terrence, but you have little more kids. You have other kids, other boys. So talking about the work, where you do that work in Nebraska, your gym name.
Well, you know, our gym name is called B&B Boxing Academy. You can go to B&B Boxing, boxingacademy.com. You can go to Terrence's tbudcrawford.com. You can get it to it from there, or you can go to B&B Boxing Promotions. You can get it from there. But my pride and joy is the academy. Matter of fact, we just got a kid that won the Eastern Box Off, USA Box Off, Alan Pandora. It's the nephew of Pandora, the 154 pounder. I believe he was 154 pounder. But I'm excited about the gym. We're going places. We're expanding the gym. We got a lot of kids in there. We got Brandon. We got Jose Camacho. We got a lot of little kids. We got Sir Tommy. Those kids is on the up and up, man. And we got the the professional side. We got Steven Nelson, which was a 2012 Olympic alternate. We got Kent Cruz, which just turned 14-0. We got, Kevin Ventura. We got Trevor Coleman. And I'm working with Guy Smith to try to improve his record. We got a lot of fighters. We're working with Ishmael Windu. We got a lot of fighters.
What changed for you and for the Nebraska people when Terrence going up at the top of the boxing? He do the goals. He coming for more. What changed?
Well, really, nothing has changed. It's just like we still the same, man. We still do everything the same. We still go to the gym the same time. Just more people just noticing Terrence.
For the Nebraska people, when Terrence going up at the top of the boxing, he do the goals. He coming for more. What changed?
Well, really, nothing has changed. It's just like we still the same, man. We still do everything the same. We still go to the gym the same time. Just more people just noticing Terrence that should have been noticing way before, but we just now getting promotion coming into town the last 2 or 3 years. We just now getting press. We just not getting ink, so nothing really have changed. People notice you more in the store. People notice you more in the streets or gas stations and things like that. But, we're still the same people, man. We still live in the same house, still live in the same neighborhood. That's where, how we stay hungry, because we got more kids coming behind us that need the same attention that Terrence has gotten.
Today, the WBO confirmed Terrence going to officially for the welterweight division, and he go to fight with the winner the fight Jeff Horn and the conqueror from UK. What was mean for you that this step, and for Terrence was more better the fight Horn or conquer? What mean this step? The last few weeks ago, Sherman said in the Barclays Center press conference, everybody talk about Terrence Crawford. Everybody can talking, but when the people talking, they need show what they have in the welterweight division. You can talk is the best pound for pound, is it stay in the list 1 of 10 for pound for pound, but it's different when you going up and you stay in the ring. What you say about that?
Well, first I just want to just thank Paco and the governing body and WBO in itself for to even voting unanimously today to put Terrence the mandatory for Horn's title. Also thank Top Rank and Bob Burnham and Carl Moretti and Angie and all those guys over there. They've just been tremendous, just been fabulous for Terrence's career. But going to 147, we're just going to take it in stride like we take 140. I'm gonna say it again. It's called the takeover. Keith Thurman, Earl Spence, Sean Porter, whoever else is at 147. No hard feelings towards those guys. It's business, man. It's something that we got to do that we've been talking about for years. And if it was a different weight class, it'd be different fighters. So again, I say there's nothing personal against those guys, but you're in the way. We're trying to accomplish something, and again, it's called the takeover. We're taking over that weight class.
You mentioned a few names. About this name, for you, was the more tough guy in the division welterweight now?
You really don't know until you step in there. But everybody say Errol Spence.
Everybody, but for Brian McIntyre, what's look like a tall guy?
To be honest with you, man, I don't care. I don't care who it is, because as long as my team and myself, we get time to dissect that fighter, we get enough time to prepare. Again, I will say this: it's called the takeover. We're coming in 147 pound, and we're gonna take that weight class over. It's called the takeover.
For you now, Ward go out. He announced the retirement a few months ago. You think this position is for Terrence?
Yes,
one, pound for pound?
it is. Of course it is. Of course it is. They know that. 47 doesn't really separate 140 from too much. And see what Terrence come in the ring at, and what those other guys come in the ring at. So it's really not too much of nothing. So, hey, let's go, man. It's time to go, man. It's time to go. We got the word, man. It's time to go. Horn, whoever the winner between them two. After that, if this is the WBC, the IBF, the WBA, whatever, let's go. It's time to go to work, man. That's my old saying when I'm in camp. What?
And finally, Brian, for what reason don't wait for Mickey Garcia in 140 pounds?
Excuse me?
Finally, for what Terrence have the option to wait for a big fight in the 140? And one big name is Mickey Garcia.
Man, we done with 40. We done with 40. If Mikey Garcia wants to fight, tell him to come up to 47. He already said he'd come up to 47. But listen, I always got to sit down with the fighter, because the fighter got the last choice. And we'll talk it out. Terrence decide he want to get back down to 40, let's go. But I know Terrence, we're on our way to 47. So if he wants something, let's get it. Let's go. 47, let's go. It's called the takeover. So one more thing I want to say. We're live here from the Norwegian boat. Sit with my man and doing this interview with me. I appreciate you. And like I said, I invite you to camp. I just want to name this interview called the 147 pound Crawford Takeover. Thank you.